They blindsided you. Your heart's in a million tiny pieces on the floor. You're in the shattered phase. You can't function. You can't breathe. All you can do is cry if this is where you are, and it looks like this is where you are. This reading is going to be for you. The shattering phase, when you have lost someone, it doesn't matter how you lost them, they could still be living, is a very real thing that happens to the psyche and to the heart. When someone chooses someone else, when they betray you, when they leave you, when the relationship ends, when you thought it was going to last forever, there is something that happens in the psyche that shatters everything. And that's what it's literally called, a shattering, because your psyche is not making sense of it. Your psyche has been conditioned for one thing. This person is here. They're a part of my life. They're a part of my future. All of a sudden, they're gone. Now what? Okay? Now what? King of Pentacles. This is like night and day energy that is coming through from the Nine of Swords to the King of Pentacles, deeply grounded. You're not going to be in this place forever. But what is the shattering teaching you? Because it always does. When we shatter, when things fall apart, when people leave us, when they die, when they betray us, all of this, the shattering happens so that we can reach into those canyons of our own mind, of our own psyche, of our own heart, dig up. We have space, right? We have space now to dig into, where was I maybe not working right? Instead of being so outwardly focused, you have to focus inward, because otherwise you're going to stay in that shattered phase, unable to function. So I don't know what you need to do. Maybe there's some tapping stuff that you need to do, but self-regulation is where you need to be focused. Otherwise, this person is going to continue to cause havoc in your life, in your mind, in your heart, and in your physical world. Your life can get really unmanageable in the shattering phase. Give yourself a lot of love. If this is where you are, give yourself a lot of love. All right. There is a chapter that is closing for you. If you keep that door open, continually trying to make the past fit into your present, it's not going to work well for you, okay? It is time to see the truth of what this was. Was there love there? Yes. Was it real? Yes. It was probably too real. That is why it ended. But also, let's be honest here. There is something in you that is not working. Where did you overgive? Where did you not set boundaries? Where did you shut your mouth? Where did you sit in fear? Where were you too anxious to even see straight? If this person made you anxious, and I mean really anxious, like to where you're dying inside, and you didn't say anything, that's on you, my dear. That is your own anxious attachment, your own unhealed trauma that needs to be brought to light. We have justice here. This is a karmic situation for you. What lesson are you not learning here? How many shatterings are you going to have to go through before you realize you are the love of your life? Until you realize all of those people that you have been in love with, that have dumped you, that have ghosted you, that have betrayed you, were simply in your life to teach you a very valuable lesson, to push you back into self. Because again, if you're in this shattering phase, we all have a part to play here. You did not get here by yourself. And it wasn't all about that other person. Takes two to tango. Tango, if you're still looking at that other person, they, you need to start saying, I. It's the only way to do that shadow work. It's the only way, well, it's not the only way. It is a way to heal, all right? We have the Lovers here. Sometimes you need to be the love of your life. I'm sorry, not sometimes, all the time. You need to be the love of your life. There is a beautiful love in the cards for you. okay? If you are sitting in that story, and I say this because this is my story too, of I'm going to be alone for the rest of my life. I'm never doing this again. I am done with love. I am done with the whole situation. I can't see a future without this person in it, right? And if you can't, maybe they're in your future, all right? But rethink that story, because that story is what is causing you pain. If you're in the shattered phase, and this particular person that I'm reading, probably you, you can't see the forest through the trees. All you can see is where you are right now. You do not know what is going to happen tomorrow. You do not know if this is going to reconnect or not. You do not know the process that other person is going through right now. You don't know. You don't know what is going to happen here. So, when you stay open, first of all, take care of yourself, regulate your body and your central nervous system, breath work, tapping, exercise, move a muscle, change a thought, grounding, put your feet in the dirt, be conscious that you are in the shattering phase of this breakup, of this loss, and breathe through it, because that's the only way you're going to get through it, is if you breathe through it and stay present. It is not the end of the world. I know it feels that way. Cry, do what you gotta do. Cry, scream, move, but this too shall pass. This too shall pass. There is a beautiful love in your life, but right now it is time to rise and you create that, all right? But again, you can't create anything while you're in the shattered phase. Give yourself space. Give yourself grace. I'm not going to tell you what's going on with that other person. Right now, you need to focus on you and getting yourself to a place of regulation and wellness so that you can do some of that deep inner work so that this situation never has to happen again. It happened for a reason. All right, maybe I'll do a reading on that. Love you.